We back. Hard. We back in the building. It's episode 416 of the Rise and Grind podcast. I'm Roderick.
I'm Cari.
Yeah, that's a hell of an intro.
Man, I like that song a lot, bro.
Week by week, Cari, I just start to realize like the female rap space is the most fun space in rap music right now.
Yeah,
like
bro.
You could talk male, you could talk underground, you could talk alternative rap, you could talk whatever is trap, whatever's buzzing right now. Now the female scene is the best one right now.
Yeah, and so more specifically, Mona Leo, obviously that's what you guys just heard on the intro.
Yep.
I personally haven't been including her in these conversations when we talk Glorilla, when we talk Lotto, when we talk all these women that are killing the game, right? And whether it's underground, new, like I've said it more recently to you guys in the group chat, just jokingly, but I truly believe it now moving forward. Like she's harder than her baby daddy.
Mona Leo?
Yes.
Damn, you really think she harder than Stunner 4 times?
Oh, she is, bro.
Yeah, she might be. The thing
She's
is,
been snapping lately.
Even if you think about their flows and their cadences, 2019 was a very punchline-y year. Like you could get in with a punchline, then punch the next one in, punch the next one in. Nah, she be on the beat,
she be flowing. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think Stunner ever like flow like that to me. And again, it's so long. I would have to go back, do my research, do my homework. Right? I know he was killing. I'm not just trying to say or just lessen him, but just more recently, I've been thinking about that. I'm like, she's hard, and she may be better than her baby daddy.
But I do, on a different note, and we can get right back to this. I want to open up the door and apologize to Lil Baby. Last pod, like I even proposed the question
right.
that Lotto may be a superior rapper to him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. See, I had already played Voice of the Heroes. I got back in the car, played it again. I played it some more during pre-production today.
Yep.
Nah, not even.
Yep. So I stuck to my truth as well. I played that back. Probably like what's when we do that was Thursday.
Yeah, it was the Thursday part.
So I either played it like Friday or Saturday, but I was doing cardio to it. I was working out, ran to it. Nigga.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lotto has nothing close to TRX and Hellcat motor inside a Ram truck.
Not even close. It's not even close, bro. That album, 2021, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, I feel like I went in a time machine,
Same.
right? But that album still sounded great today, 2026, 5 years later. And I remember listening to the pod and laughing when I heard the song, because you was like, bro, they wicked that nigga no bail.
Yeah,
no bond. And I was like, bro, how Dirk, why they won't give Dirk no bond?
Dirk no bond. Come on, man.
I was like, bro, nah, Voice of the Heroes is really, really a special project, bro.
All right, so before we move on, we talked about this last pod, Voice of the Heroes, and I want to represent the question after the listen.
Okay.
Voice of the Heroes or What a Time to Be Alive?
Yes. I'm still going What a Time to Be Alive.
Okay.
I'm still going that off for nostalgia. I think even the rapping, the lyrics. Okay,
that's what I was going to say, because I said last time,
right.
Lyrically.
Yeah, right. Even all of that production, the moment in time, I think we're both great, right? 2015, 2011. But What a Time still takes the cake for that. But Voice of the Heroes, bro, like, nigga. If you give me any other like collab against Voice of the Heroes, I'm probably gonna take Voice of the Heroes every time. You know what I mean? What a Time to Be Alive is just, I'm not putting a lot there's not too many albums, projects, whatever that I'm gonna put over that. But if we're talking just collab, it's kind of hard for me to slap Voice of the Heroes over What a Time to Be Alive.
Just based off your wording, I have to put your money where your mouth is.
Okay.
You're giving Voice of the Heroes a stamp over Throne?
No.
That's what I was saying. Like, you said it, so I kind of felt like I had to do it to you right there. I was meaning
more like collabs that came out after
Okay.
What a Time to Be Alive.
Yeah, no, for sure. And they even have that inside of the Voice of the Heroes bio on Apple Music for the album. They basically in there stamp it the best collab album to release post What a Time to Be Alive. Even inside of Voice of the Heroes, they big up What a Time to Be Alive.
Interesting. Okay.
But just before we leave here, would you give that the 1, 2, 3 like in your book for collab albums? In my head, I can interchange Voice of the Heroes and What a Time to Be Alive, but I do still put What a Time to Be Alive overall number 2. I do give it Throne 1, What a Time to Be Alive 2, and I think Voice of the Heroes is my third favorite collab album. I'm not a super slimy guy over that.
Yeah, I would give 1 and 2 Throne and What a Time to Be Alive if we're talking since, those albums have come out. 3 for me is going to be interchangeable. Right now, I mean, just because Voice of the Heroes is the most recent collab tape that I've heard, I will slap that one in the third spot. But I feel like I would probably interchange that. If I really looked in my library or just looked at albums that have come out since 2015 that were collab albums, there may be one that I could sneak in there at 3. But again, I just don't know off the top of my head.
No way. Without Warning, 21 Savage and Offset?
Nah, even though that was hard.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't think there's as big or as high profile of a collab album. You got Jay-Z, Jay Electronica that goes in there.
I don't really count that as a collab though. Those are more just features.
Okay.
In a sense.
The Written Testimony one?
Yeah, it's not really a collab.
You right. Yeah, you're right.
Jay not on every song, right?
No, he's not on every song. Yeah. No, not at all.
That's a Jay Electronica album.
With a little bit of Jay-Z in it.
with a whole lot of Jay-Z. but yeah, you get the point. No, though. So here I go again with another cliffhanger. Ask me again on the next episode.
Yeah, no, for sure.
If 3
I'm good for it. I will.
Yeah.
I'm definitely good for it. I gotta, yeah. And throughout this week, I'm gonna start looking at those collab albums.
Yeah, let's do it. And bring that back on Thursday for sure.
It's better than World on Drugs?
Future and Juice. Yeah, that is better than that.
Okay.
Sheesh, and I love that project a lot.
Yeah, that fucking album.
But you see what I mean?
Really
like, that's why I'm like...
Yeah, I just started thinking about it.
Because Juice by himself lyrically, like, you want to talk just lyrically, right? Between the two?
No, don't do this card.
No, I'm not saying it's better, but I'm saying Juice, like, holds his weight by himself.
Yeah, it stacks up,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, oh, that could be a close one. Like, honestly, not taking anything away from Future, but, like, Juice, and that was like the intro to Juice WRLD for me. So, like, okay. I love that one. From that point on, like, obviously I know he had everything before, but when that tape dropped, I remember we were podding. Obviously, I was like,
that was right after The Wizard.
I was like, oh, he's a guy now. You know what I mean? And I was like, moving forward, I was like,
we're gonna be talking about him every release.
That's a guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god!
Right after Wizard too, boy.
I could just, when I think of that album, the words that just ring off are the "I need retail therapies," like that. I ain't living right. Oh my god.
Yep.
All right.
Great moments.
Yeah, no, but throughout this week, I'm going to introduce collab albums that may stack up.
Yeah, and then another thing I'm going to do, just back to the original conversation, we started with the women in the game, talking about Mona Leo. So me, again with her, I've only heard just the popular tracks. I've heard some, freestyles and things on Instagram.
It's time to play Mona Leo.
I haven't sat and like really played her project. So now I'm like, okay, I'm going to see what all the hype is about, because social media, she's already took the cake on that. The women, I see so many women posting her. I'm like, oh, she's dope. You know what I mean? I like the movement, but now it's like, all right, let me see if this music is really resonating.
What if you're really disappointed?
I'll come and say I'm disappointed and just stick with the hits that I've heard. Because the hits that I've heard,
yeah, the feature, she going crazy.
She go crazy every time. So yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting it to not live up.
Yeah, I'm just talking shit.
But yeah, if it does, I mean, I'll come back and say like,
don't. You can come back and tell us don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stick with the highlights, man.
Okay.
Stick with the top tracks.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you have any more intros that you want to talk before we move on?
Go ahead, man. I'm good.
All right. I think it's actually time to get into the music, guys. We have albums to talk.
Did you want to talk about your weekend?
Oh my God. We didn't even what the hell? We skipped
That's where I thought you was going.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a pretty busy weekend. I'm not even gonna lie. I was hoping that it could turn into like some sort of evening golf with the guys.
Yeah.
It just didn't end up panning out that way. At a certain point on Friday evening, my girl hit me and she was like, or I'm sorry, Thursday evening, she hit me and she was like, my dad's wife's birthday is this weekend. I'm not sure if it was Friday or if it was Saturday. I just know it was this weekend. Mm-hmm. And I guess my girl doesn't see her dad as much. Like he's like a truck driver. So he wanted to invite us out for like a whole weekend worth of events. So Friday night we went out, did some drinks at like a walk-ons. Yeah.
Walk-ons got good food, bro.
Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to
my
it.
fault.
We were going out to get drinks at walk-ons just because we were out in the colony and we were going to some escape room.
Okay.
So I didn't know his wife was big like on drinking like that. So we get in the car. She hands me like this umbrella. This umbrella is like when we used to hide the weed in like a Sprite can. Like I twisted like some bottle on the umbrella and it was shots of fucking tequila. We're drinking in the car. Like I'm Is it legal to drink in the car?
Are you driving?
I mean, he was drinking too. That's not legal.
I was gonna say, he can't drink.
He can't do that.
But you can do whatever you want as a passenger.
But yeah, I didn't know if you were allowed to open like containers, whatever, in the car. But like, yeah, she got Trulies and like all kinds of shit in the back. Like she drank like 2 or 3 Trulies in the back of the car.
Damn.
I had a couple of shots. She handed out like Pink Whitneys and shit.
Ooh,
like
y'all getting fucked up.
Yeah, but there's actual like vodka, whatever. So then we get out to the walk-ons. Maybe have like a beer or 2. And then we leave because right across the street is the escape room. But as I'm inside of walk-ons, I'm like, damn, I don't know what it is about a cold draft beer. That shit make me want some wings. Like nothing pairs with like some beer, like a nice little Michelob, then some hot wings.
Yep. Shout out Lou.
Yeah, for sure. But I didn't have time, so we just went straight to the escape room, and we're doing like they have different levels for, I guess, the difficulty on an escape room. I've never been to an escape room. Really? This is my first time doing an escape room. Heard about them, always wanted to like partake in one, just never made it over there. So it's our first time, me, my girl, her dad, and his wife. We picked like the second to highest difficulty, or they picked it ahead of time. I had no idea we were doing like a level 8 or 9 or whatever it was before we got there. We just show up and they let me know then. So then I'm starting to get a bit nervous because I've hung out with them before, but like everybody knows me in this group or like as her man for being like smart as fuck. Like that's what they always think about me. They're like, yo, he's smart as fuck. He got it like good head on his shoulders. He's doing whatever. So like I think in my head, they're thinking I'm providing the most help here at this escape room. You've got me so drunk already. Now I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna look smart the way I am or that they think I am in front of them anymore. I'm drunk. I'm about to have to do this escape room. And all of that rang true. Like I was little to no help. No, there was stuff there that I was helping out with, but it was definitely. Have you done an escape room before?
I have.
It's really a collective. Like one person can't come in with all the brains thinking they're going to get everything. Somebody's going to need to be doing something over here while I'm thinking about this over here, working on this over there while somebody's working on that over there.
Yep.
So we all put that together. We actually did escape.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it was fire. Like at this point, I want to go back and do a harder one. Yeah. It'd be something like even as a friend group, like that shit would be fire. Or even like the guys with like their girls on like some double date shit, like that would be a fire thing to do. Break ice, like you don't got to do too much conversating. Like I know as men we can talk, but like I don't need all the girlfriends talking that much. Like let's get to the event. We go to the restaurant, drink, eat, whatever.
Because we're really doing this for us.
Anyways, yeah. This was just us wanting to hang out, and like now we're bringing you and shit. Yeah. But once we got out, we were like, damn, we could go back to that walk-ons. Okay. So we go back to the walk-ons. I order a few more of these draft beers, sloshed at this point, guys, sloshed. And I order some wings. You know, I get like 2 sets of those. I don't know. I carried the same MO that I carry like at Buffalo Wild Wings. Yo, give me a beer, start me out with 6. Like we might finish this 6. Then I might need you to bring me another 6 and another beer until I pass the fuck out of this place. Oh man. But yeah, no, it was a really, really good night. Especially getting to like enjoy yourself with like your girl's parents. Like you guys get to have good dialogue, that entire thing. We had like real conversations. Like dad sat me like aside and like was nice talking to talk.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, then we move on to Saturday. There was this place called 413. It's like this bar and grill, but like it's hip hop-ish at night. Then they turn into live music. And low key, it was more of like a late 30s. There's gonna be some like 40-year-olds, maybe older in there. But it's a vibe I can for sure get with. Like I could go back, to be completely honest. Soul food spot. So like I'm eating soul egg rolls with the greens and the mash, like the mac and cheese and the yams. Oh my God. Yeah. The soul rolls was hidden. Then they brought out like a plate, fried chicken, like boneless fried chicken thighs, greens, mashed potatoes, dirty rice, like this whole thing. All of this while I'm listening to a live band sing R&B and India Arie and Erykah Badu and shit.
It's a great night.
It's a fucking great night.
Wow.
And then when I had enough, we Ubered out of there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like that's the best. It's like
lovely, bro.
As soon as you've had enough, you could just call your ride and get the fuck on. Cause we rode with her dad and his wife again. But yeah, we were like, yeah, at a certain time, we're gonna tap out and we're just gonna take ourselves home. And we did that. Just a great weekend, man. And
nice.
Got the Sunday church. After church, did Chili's.
Triple dipper.
My big mouth bites. I finished my big mouth bites while I was I almost did a triple dipper this time. I just wasn't feeling the chicken because I just came off the chicken Saturday night.
Gotcha.
So I did straight big mouth bites, finished up some of those during pre-production. Here to pod, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Good weekend.
What a weekend.
Yeah, good weekend. How was yours, man?
I'm kind of jealous, right? Just starting off all this food that you talked about.
Yeah, man. It was nothing but soul food. Like, I don't do too much of that all the time. But like, when you find a good place that does good soul food, like, indulge.
The reason why it's hurting me is because this month I'm taking on the challenge of not eating anything fried.
Oh, fuck you.
All that shit that you just mentioned, from chicken wings to soul rolls.
Yeah, all that shit was fried.
Bro, and it sounds so good. Like I'm already ready to break the fast.
Yeah, that shit I said, that don't even come grilled.
At all. Yeah. There's no option for
Nothing
that.
I said comes
There's
grilled.
No option for that, bro. Anyways, though, my weekend was pretty good, man. Friday after work, met up with my lady. We just went and got like some food real quick. Just put up to a little sandwich spot. Jersey Mike's. I really fuck with Jersey Mike's.
Love Jersey Mike's.
Put up to Jersey Mike's. Just had a little dinner. And then Friday came back home and just did some cleaning up around the crib. Did some things for the pod. I've said it already before. I'm really locking in and planning to start doing like some things around the house, like remodeling, painting, and things. So I started clearing things out. I'm starting with my office. So I started clearing things out of my office. Just really trying to see the space before I actually start creating, seeing where things can go. I got to start measuring things coming up. So, yeah, man, that was Friday. Like I said, just really trying to prep. I'm going to start. I know we joked, but I'm going to be breaking walls around this bitch. It's going to feel like that because everything got to go. Like,
but if you do got a hole in the wall.
If I need it,
yeah.
I know who to go to.
You end up with a hole. Just know I fix holes in the walls.
Yeah, man. Saturday morning, though, woke up, had a gym session with my cousin D'Angelo. Man, it's been a while since we linked up. So we went and hit a little gym session. After the gym session, we put up to a little coffee shop that was like 10 minutes or so away and just chopped it up. Myself, him, and his wife was with us. So that was cool, man, just to like sit down with your family, you know,
sure.
And try a new coffee spot that I hadn't tried. So I'm actually going to double back on it with my lady when I get some time because it was a really dope spot and it was close. It's only like 15 minutes down the road. I'm like, oh shit, it was really nice. So did that, and then Saturday evening had a little creative shoot with the homie Markel. It was like an arcade style shoot that we did. So we pulled up to Andrade's
Okay.
And yeah, just had a nice little time. Like I said, we had a game card, obviously, because we wanted it to look like it was real. So we're playing a few games. It was myself and 2 other models. And I jumped in like in some of the pictures, but it was really for the 2 ladies that was there. And I was just doing like behind the scenes type shit.
Okay.
But that was fire, man. It was a good time. We kicked it a little bit more after that, got some food, and I just went back to the crib and just relaxed. I think for the rest of the night, I did some more things on my computer, just trying to get things in line. Sunday, same thing, man. Just another creative day. My parents are celebrating their 30th anniversary this month. Shout out, man. On the 25th, May 25th will be their 30th anniversary.
Shout out, man. Happy anniversary.
Yes, man. So my mom, she's always loved taking pictures. My dad, not so much. So we be having to drag him sometimes. But mom booked a shoot with a guy. So I was basically just there, again, doing some behind the scenes, really just giving like creative direction and just making sure everything was cool. But we pulled up in Dallas, I think around 12:31, and I think we were done roughly like 2:30 almost. And that was it. That was really dope though, just to see my parents, bro, like in that line, like modeling, posing, and again, just celebrating, their marriage and life is crazy. But it made me think like, damn, they at 30. I'm almost 30, nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, damn, I'm close to 30.
That is fucking insane.
Man. But again, it was just beautiful, bro. Beautiful to just see them, spend some time with them. And after that, man, just shot back to the crib to lock in for the studio and the pod, man. So a pretty creative and busy weekend for myself as well. Didn't have as much like going on that you did and all the food options and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a salad.
Nah, but you was locked in though.
Nigga, I had a salad on Saturday night though. Like, like
Yeah.
like,
Now, shout out salada though. That ain't no regular salad.
It definitely don't cost like a regular salad.
Nigga.
And I usually get like the regular size. This time I wasn't really hungry. I just knew I was gonna be hungry like later as the nighttime came. So I just got a small, right? Still was like $15.
Like, bro.
I'm like, bro.
And the thing is, they make it look so good. Like you're gonna pay whatever it costs at the end of that shit.
Of course.
Nigga fuck around had lobster tail or crab meat in his salad. Like you ain't never even, you don't even eat crab in your salad. You've never done that.
For real, yeah. I was trying all type of new shit in there. Strawberries, throw it in there.
I threw some strawberries in mine last time too. I'm not even gonna lie. At this point, like I actually like that.
So I will say
grilled chicken, a little strawberry.
Strawberries wasn't my first time. I did try pineapple.
I did pineapple in mine as well.
And I was like, okay, I actually kind of liked it.
Yeah. I use a little bit of, I forgot what the seasoning, not the seasoning, the dressing. You do a little spicy with the pineapple in it.
Really? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Are you a pineapple on your pizza guy?
I can, but I'm not generally. I don't usually do pineapple on a pizza.
Yeah.
But I can. But because of like Hawaiian foods, or if you ever been to Hawaiian Bros, I'm not foreign to eating warm watermelon.
Gotcha.
Not water. Well, that's crazy. The nigger just jumped out.
What the fuck?
I don't even know. White folks, you got me. The nigger just jumped straight out of me.
I don't even know what to press, nigga. I'm trying to look for something I don't even know.
Nobody was talking about watermelon. Like, just that's literally they programmed us, y'all.
That shit was crazy.
They programmed black people.
Nigga said warm watermelon. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
There's some chip in us. They put it in to just default back to fucking watermelon. I swear I didn't mean that shit.
Yeah, and I really thought you fucked me up so much. I was like, maybe he just switching to watermelon. Because I looked at you, I was like, oh. Nigga, fuck me up. I didn't know what you was talking about.
No. I eat Hawaiian, bros.
Yeah.
So I'm not foreign to eating warm pineapple.
Yeah, facts. When I go there, I sub the little macaroni.
Absolutely.
Salad.
Get that fucking macaroni. Get that cold macaroni the fuck out of my face.
Give me pineapple. I do it every time.
Unless
or
you gonna,
vegetables.
Yeah, unless you're going to bake that fucking mac and cheese with some egg or some shit, nigga.
That should be looking, like you said, it'd be cold, first off, but it don't even look good to me.
If you've ever had like Luby's or Furs or Golden Corral, that's what that macaroni reminds me of. Just some cold after fucking church with your grandmama. food. Like I'm not a macaroni salad type of nigga. I ain't even eat that at CC's Pizza. Get that the fuck away from me.
It's been sitting under the lamp.
Yeah,
for
man.
6 hours. I don't want that.
Get it the fuck away from me, man. Like cold macaroni. You didn't even try. You didn't even try. But no, yeah. Every time I go to Wine Bros, I swap the macaroni salad with pineapple. And that should be warm. But for some reason, that shit hits.
Yeah, it'd be good, bro. They don't be giving you enough. I like pineapple so much where I'm like, damn, this all you gonna give me? I feel like a tease.
You give me like one little roll.
Like, bro, give me about 6 pineapples on here. Stop playing. They be so tiny.
Yeah,
bro.
no, but like it's like they take off and they're real pineapple. But like imagine they take off like one row of the Dole can and just throw it on. Like that's not enough. It's not enough.
Anyways.
Yeah, because I'm in this here. Like I'm fat now. Why are we talking like this?
Nah, all good, brother. All good, man. That's it for my week, though. My weekend. Like I said, just kind of busy, really creative. But we locked in, man. But let's move on if you're ready.
We're definitely locked in. Let's get to the pod. Let's get to music. Right. We definitely have albums to talk and high profile albums at that. Let's start with the biggest of the big. Isaiah Rashad, It's Been Awful. That released over the weekend. Give me a second to get to everything. It looks like 16 tracks, 54 minutes. Of course, that's Top Dog Entertainment. Have you heard this?
Yeah, man, a few times.
I haven't heard it.
Wow.
I know that's crazy, but I was telling you guys the weekend, I was moving around a lot. My wardrobe is crazy, so I found myself at stores in the mall trying to find different fits to be at these places. Mm-hmm. And have there been tracks, and I'll just go first.
Go ahead.
I've heard it. Have there been tracks that I've heard? Yes. Am I using one as my actual song of the week this week? Yes. But that's because I can say the tracks here and there that I have heard, Cari, sound like this album's amazing. I haven't heard it yet to be able to give it the stamp of like, whoa, this shit's amazing. But all of the tracks that I've heard so far have damn near knocked me out. And that's just about what I have to say so far. I have no doubt in Isaiah Rashad because House is Burning is crazy. Sun's Tirade is my favorite album by him, one of my favorite albums of the 2010s. So I don't have anything bad to say or any reason to think that he wouldn't step even harder the next time.
Yeah.
But I'll let you get into it since you've actually heard the content.
Yeah, for sure, man. With this being the first project, like you said, that we've heard from Isaiah in the last 5 years since The House is Burning, myself leading up to this, I actually said it on the pod. I was like, bro, I'm looking forward to this. You know, I'm anticipating this. I'm excited. This is one of the albums that I'm really like, can't wait for it to get here, right? And the album has gotten here. I've played it a few times, and it's everything that I didn't expect, but also at the same time, everything that I feel like we needed from Isaiah Rashad at the same time. It's that good of a project to me. Okay. I'm already putting this project in as one of the best projects of the year. That's how good it is to me.
And I'm not asking you to go crazy. So if your answer is you don't know yet, you don't know, I'm just asking for a gauge. Off the few times you've listened to this already, you got this over Don Toliver?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
That's telling me like, oh, you shifted the culture.
No, I won't say it's shifting. I would just say it's just a hell of it's a great rap project.
Okay.
Coming from Isaiah Rashad, right? And a project that I think, although it may not stack up to, you know, what Don Toliver is doing as far as the impact, I think this is still and should resonate with people as just an incredible rap project for the year of 2026 when December comes.
And that's amazing. I was just, as the year 2026 moves on, we're sitting in May right now. I still have Octane by Don Toliver as the best album that's come out this year.
Right.
So that's why I'm just getting a gauge. If you were to have said Isaiah, I'm like, nah. He put out the best album of the fucking year so far.
Nah, that's not what I meant.
Okay, yeah, and that's why I was just trying to gauge. And you gave me your answer on that.
Right, yeah. So I was really just saying, just personally, just for, you know, projects that have come out so far, I'm already knowing at the end of the year this is gonna be in the conversations for myself. But like you mentioned, those 16 tracks, right? 54 minutes. It's just a very vulnerable album from Isaiah Rashad, right? You get a lot of personal feelings. You get a lot of reflections. You get a lot of slower tracks. You get a lot of just melodies, bro. And I think it hits perfect with the album title, It's Been Awful. He tells you the last 5 years of my life, although obviously I'm going to have high points, it's been fucking awful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had things going on.
I've been sucking dick.
I've been doing, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to bring it up.
I've been doing that crazy shit. I'm juggling being a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm juggling these relationships with my mother and my sister. Like, all these things are going on personally.
Oh, he's a father?
And I'm putting it all into the music. I didn't know that either into this album.
Do we know how old the child is?
I don't know. But yeah, I did think about what you thinking about as well. As a father, I was like, damn, your digital footprint is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
also thinking, like, say this daughter, like, say he was with the woman, like,
yeah.
How did all of I see why it's been awful.
Yeah, because the conversations that you gotta have, right?
Yeah, like, imagine when that hit the, like, Twitter.
Yeah, bro, for sure. But
you got to cease and desist against your girl and your daughter and shit.
Nasty work, man. But again, bro, I really think this is a hell of a project. Like I mentioned, a lot of flaws, a lot of reflections, just a lot of exposing himself, being vulnerable. But it sounds great. Sometimes when people do that, you know, they give you too much. They don't really make the connection, pick the right beats and production for it.
I feel like he's doing Cari's saying certain stuff on purpose, but whatever.
Nah, I'm really not. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm trying to give you exactly like what I feel like this project like was. Like,
okay.
For real.
You went from exposing himself to showing us too much. So
I didn't even realize that.
I'm like,
that's crazy.
I was like,
Cari?
this fucker's being wordy on purpose.
Wow.
And I'm like, yes.
It's been fucking awful.
Yeah, I'm like, all of this shit is really cohesive.
Wow. It's crazy because I'm like, what you talking about? Like, I was like, bro, I didn't realize I was saying that.
Yeah, and I'm like, no,
Exposing
I get
himself. What else did I say?
You said
flaws.
He's doing a lot. You said, or he's showing a lot. That's what you said. And I'm like, everything he said is true. This is probably the most truthful album I've ever heard.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. But truly though, that's what you get from the album. And then what I like about this one in comparison to A House is Burning or The House is Burning, minimum features, right? You only have SZA, you have Dominic Fike, and then there's another one with someone named Julian Centonia. And that one is just like melodies. I think they're just singing on it. So if you compare that to A House is Burning, you remember like, although Isaiah was rapping incredible, those features on that album were insane.
Yeah.
Right. And
enough to say somebody carried.
Enough to say somebody carried, although we know that's not the case.
That's not the case. No.
But to go from that 5 years later, it's been awful. And to come into this album and have minimum features and really stand out and make fire tracks, got to give the credit to Isaiah Rashad, bro. So like I started with, I was looking forward to this album, and it gave me, you know, not what I expected, but at the same time, everything that I feel like we should have got from Isaiah Rashad. And this is a great project. Once again, going to be one of my favorite projects for the year, bro. I've already played this shit like 3-4 times through. It's that good to me.
And like I said, from the tracks that I've heard so far, I mean, same shit. You've had to have heard same shit. That one was the one that was
Dominic. Oh, you talking about the single?
Yeah. I've heard same shit.
Right.
I heard Boy in Red with SZA. Okay. Love that track. And Cameras, Dominic Fike. That's gonna be my song of the week.
Ooh, that one fire.
That fucking song is the one that, like, when I heard it, I was like, you know what? I didn't have the time to play this the way I wanted to over the weekend, but it's Isaiah, so I was going back number one. But you gotta make a point to go back to this album. It's imperative. That shit sounds amazing.
And it's crazy because I think that's not even gonna be your favorite song.
Okay.
And I know you went to that one because you're a huge Dominic.
I love Dominic
Fike,
Fike.
so I already know that's why I clicked. But I'm thinking when you finally get to press play, that's not even gonna be your favorite song. That's how good this shit is, bro. Like, for real, it's a really good project. The SZA song, now here come the jokes for me. The SZA song, there is one line, Isaiah Rashad just got to ask you, what do you mean?
Maybe I didn't catch it.
Explain to me, what does this mean? So he says, you know, I can be something along the lines where I can be your boyfriend, right? But if that doesn't work, then I can be your girlfriend. I said, Isaiah, what do we mean by that? Because I ain't never told a woman I can be your girlfriend.
See, maybe stay the night, then I could be your boyfriend. And if that doesn't work, then I'll just be your girlfriend.
I was like, brother. But
you know what? Let me try to make this sound as good as possible.
Okay, come on, let's do it. Let's break it down.
You know what, Cari? Maybe you got a girl that you in the friend zone and you trying to finally break out of that shit,
Okay.
you know, type shit.
Okay.
And you know what? You can come over and I'll be your boyfriend. But if that don't work out, I'll stay in the friend zone on some chit-chatty shit and just be your girlfriend type shit. Like, you know.
Yeah,
it's still gay.
I feel you, and that makes sense 100%. I love the analogy and the way you try to break it down. But still, as a straight man,
yeah.
It's just like there's never been a time where I've been like, I can be your girlfriend. To me, that only means one thing.
That I'm a girl?
Yeah.
Or gay.
Or gay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm neither or. So I'm just like, I don't know.
Never approached a woman and be like, we could be girlfriends. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. But the SZA track though is fire. I know you said you heard it. What is it, Boy in Red?
Yeah, Boy in Red.
Yeah, that one's fire. SZA sound good on there. And then same shit like you said, the single, obviously we got that. It flows so well at number 3 in this album, bro. Like same shit is, that'll go crazy. It's a bop.
Yeah, I honestly can't wait to hear all of this in its
fire, bro.
In its sequence.
Yeah, man, it's really good. I think you're gonna enjoy it. So yeah, definitely we come back on the next episode with the other topics that we have to double back on. We'll double back on Isaiah Rashad for sure.
Isaiah Rashad, I tried to help you with that bar as much as possible. Cari didn't give a fuck.
I was like, there's got to be one that I bring to the pod to add to the comedy here, and that was the one for me.
That's crazy.
Like, nigga, what does that mean?
And the thing is,
it's a line I gotta skip. I can't say it when I sing the song.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what?
You can't say that shit.
Go ahead, though.
If you guys knew some of the lyrics in some of the songs Cari tries to bring here for our intros, and then we'll play the fucking song, and I'll be like, no.
I'll be like, bro, I didn't even hear that.
And I'm just sitting somewhere like, for some reason, I'm not looking at anything pre-production. I just happen to be psychoanalyzing the lyrics of the song. I'm like, run that shit back.
Yeah, it happened on what, the last episode? Or the one before that? It was
I think it was the one before last episode.
Oh yeah, because we did Mike last episode, but the one before that, crazy.
Yeah,
line.
I can't remember who that was, but
yeah, I don't remember.
Disgusting.
Nasty line. But it's like early 2000s rap where you can get, crazy shit on wax. Like it was wild.
The thing about it is, we weren't progressive at all 90s and 2000s.
Yeah.
You would think those are the times you could never get this shit off on wax. But it's now that you can't get it off on wax. And back then, you could tell a woman you'd suck her dad's dick. And the shit will go double plat.
And niggas won't even call you gay.
Nigga, it'll go double plat.
Like, he got that shit off in the 90s and nobody even questioned if he was homosexual.
There are people in the Big Papa video standing to pee that shouldn't be. Well, they should be standing to pee. Yeah. Whatever way they want. Look. We're getting close to June. We're getting close to whatever way you want to pee, you can pee.
That's crazy. Whichever.
Go watch Big Papa. Go, yeah. Whatever way you want to pee. Yeah. I mean, whichever way you decide to pee, you pee.
Yeah.
Now, don't take that as an endorsement from Roderick Taylor telling you which bathroom to do it in, because I didn't say none of that shit.
Hey.
But you pee the way you see fit.
Yep.
Moving on. I'm an ally. Are we out of Isaiah Rashad?
I'm done. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Northwest, Cari.
Yes, EP, right?
Northwest. Yes, I guess if that's.
Oh, what? Why you laugh?
Because what the fuck is an EP in 2026, man? Like, is that the way of saying like this is not my official album while dropping an official album?
Yeah. Let me make some money off this project, but if it doesn't necessarily, connect the dots or connect to the masses, I can just say, hey, that was just something I'll just put out. That's not my album. There's more to come.
And I guess that's exactly what Northwest has done here. She's got 6 tracks, a total of 11 minutes. It looks like between her and Kanye West, she's negotiated herself a deal with Gamma Records as well. Okay. So she's signed to that label. From when I looked at the credits, none of these at the moment say Kanye. All of the credits to production on her album look strictly hers or with other producers or engineers. So it looks like this is something that she actually went at as a solo artist, you
Nice. Okay.
know? And I'm just making sure I'm going through the list right now to make sure I'm doing my due diligence. But yeah, and all of these look like beats that she's produced with herself and her own engineers. But I haven't had the time to listen to this one as well. I know the track that she had coming out before this, that Tattoo on My Hand or Piercing on My Hand, something like that her and Ye did the beat together. I heard that. It sounded nice. I might have played or pressed play on a couple of these just to hear what the beats sounded like. And she's young. She's a teenager, so you can tell she's still very influenced by that Playboi Carti Vamp era type of production, which still has a lane and a future. So I'm not mad at her making beats in that pocket right now, and she's got room to grow. So wherever she wants to go with it, she can go with it. But I think the production sounds nice for the couple of hints that I've heard, and that last track that didn't make the EP. But I haven't fully listened to it, and I haven't paid attention to her lyrics on this at all.
Yeah, the one that you're talking about that we've heard, that's not on here?
No, that's called Piercing on My Hand. But
okay,
that one you can see is set aside, but she's got
I see
6 different tracks on this one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just saying everything you said. I haven't heard this, and I probably won't. I'll be honest. I don't think I'm gonna really play this.
It's not for us. It's for kids.
Like if we hear the songs like like we've heard already, just because they're out, Lucy's, things like that. Okay, but yeah, I'm not gonna press play on this. But we've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Again, what you just said. I do think it's fire what she is doing with her dad, what she's doing, as a solo artist, moving into this lane, like you mentioned, whether it's emo, dark, whatever you want to call it, there's still life there, and it's going to continue to be life in those lanes, right? So North could probably one day be a star in that vamp life, that Cardi style rap. It's not going anywhere. That's truly like one of the most popular eras or sounds for rap right now.
For sure,
you know what I'm saying? So whether you like it or not. So shout out to them for what they're doing. I saw like the listening sessions and things that they was pulling up on over the weekend. It was a big deal. Everybody, the family was there, things like that. So this is just dope. Not a hater, but I'm not going to be pressing play on this. It's not for me.
And for me, I am probably going to play it just to hear it out. But I'm not opposed. And I just think things take time. So like the talking track, I mean, it wasn't one of my favorites or anything. The one that she did with Ye and Ty Dolla $ign on Vultures.
Yep.
It had a nice little beginning. You don't want no problems, you just talking.
Yeah, it was fire.
Yeah, that shit was fire. Of course, I think Ye only did that to combat Drake's son having a song.
Yeah.
But if North puts out a hit, I'm gonna listen to it. Like, it's not like I'm not gonna play it. Say she put out a fucking hit, and it's something that's infectious to me.
Yep.
I'll spin the shit as many times as my ears want to hear it. I just I've heard the sound of music that she's kind of into right now, and it just doesn't sound like what I'm into. If Playboi Carti wasn't Playboi Carti, I wouldn't be into that shit.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it a listen. And to my knowledge, I think I just wasn't paying attention. Like, if I can look back. Yeah, I've already, like, in my music, it looks like I've already played her album. I don't remember. I probably only remember a small bit of it.
Yeah.
But I'll play that again and see what I can get out of Northwest music. But right now, if it's anything that I'm paying attention to or enjoying, it's gonna be beats rather than her lyrics. I've heard her lyrics, and they're not. They sound like she's a teenager.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
and that's no sweat or no pressure or no hard feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's just she's a teenager.
Exactly.
And we're not expecting her to be a fucking child prodigy like Cole when he was what was his young name? The dentist.
the therapist.
That's what it was. I knew I was close. Yeah, no, real shit. I knew it wasn't the dentist, but like damn.
You were close though.
Yeah, like
yeah. Child prodigy.
Yeah, like you can't expect to fucking put out your first tracks sounding like the dentist. That nigga was going crazy.
Chill out.
Nah, but shout out Northwest.
Yeah.
Working hard, honestly, for a teenager. Keep it 100. Or maybe this wasn't that hard to do at her age and resources.
True, but also the future is bright for her, bro. We know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
But let's move on though. You ready to get out of that?
Yeah, that's it for albums. There are just a couple of songs. I don't have it on the list. I'll just
let's talk 'em.
bring it up. The Dream dropped a song over the weekend. I didn't hear it, but there's a new album on the way. Love Hate 2. He dropped the features. Let me try to get to his page because I think he already let you know the features that are going to be on there. There's another album and song that came out, Chris Brown.
Yes,
He
Chris
announced this album, did a song with Leon.
He's got a new album called Brown coming out this Friday or something, right?
Really? I know it's obviously going to be before the tour. I didn't know how close it was going to be.
Yeah, while you're getting some information on one part, I'm going to grab the Chris Brown info because to my knowledge, this album, it says pre-sale available. Album drops May 8th. This album comes out Friday.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and from what from what I'm gathering, Chris Brown getting ready to step on this shit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know the concert with Usher, like I said, so you know that you're gonna get some R&B. I'm not really expecting to hear a lot of Chris Brown pop. I think he's diving back into an R&B just off the album cover, right? It looks like Mike, obviously. The song that he did with Leon, I haven't heard it, but I saw everybody loving it. Okay,
that song
tell
is
me
great.
how. Okay, my lady said the same thing. I was like, I expected it to be. I just haven't heard it yet.
Slow, melodic, classical.
Yep. I saw the video.
Yeah, it the video fits it perfect.
Okay.
Don't expect something like 1980s like yearning type music.
Yeah.
But it's a slow melodic track. I haven't heard it over and over, so it's hard to explain, but it's a good track.
Yeah, just from the video, the clips again, I didn't hear any of the music, just saw the clips. It gives me like jukebox.
It is jukebox vibes. Yes.
Perfect.
It sounds very 40s to 60-ish put in 2026.
That's what the video gave me. Okay, so yeah, it's called Fallen, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I got the info on The Dream. Looks like he's gonna have the album, or T.I. is gonna be on the album. Usher's gonna be on the album. Pusha, Swiss Beats, Kelly Rowland, Rose, and then some other people we don't know.
That T.I. is a high commodity this year. Like
that track.
Yo, that track is great. Like, I fuck with the track. Old niggas love that track. Like, and I know y'all saw me say that on my social media over the weekend. Cari, that fucking song came on in that lounge. I shit you not.
Shut the lounge down.
Cari, the Gen Xers went into a fucking frenzy. Ran into the check and dead right. Who they was didn't want pull over, I'm dead right.
No way.
Cari, like I'm telling you, it was like Earned It by Chief Keef came on. Real shit. Niggas was taking their shirts off, waving them in the air like Pete Pablo and shit. I seen a bitch get hit with a drink. Yeah. It was
all type shit, right?
Yeah, it was crazy shit going on inside of this building.
Yeah. Nah, it's crazy because when you posted that, it wasn't like immediately, but I remembered. I was like, all right, bro, let me go actually like listen to this song for real for the first time because I hadn't really played it all the way through.
It's a good song.
I've just heard it everywhere. I know how, the hype that it's getting, but I played it. I was like, okay, I understand. I get it for the 40-year-old crowd. You know what I mean?
Certain lines in there.
Yeah, for us, I'm like, it's cool, but like I understand why they love
I'm blowing
that
money
shit.
fast. Ooh. I'm on these haters' ass. Ooh. It be that part.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what it is about late 30s, 40s, 50s. Like, they love a song to talk about the haters.
Yeah,
like, I'm on these haters' ass. Ooh.
What's it called? Let them know, right? Ain't that the name of the track?
Yeah.
Something like that.
T.I. knew what he was doing.
Shout out to him though, to have a hit, a #1 smash like that.
It's like the fastest selling rap song of this year.
Exactly, bro. Like, that's a smash hit.
That nigga got like his whole demographic on lock. Like, he's Iceman for them right now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. The 35.
Sometimes you just go too fucking far, bro.
The 35 to 50 crowd is waiting on this nigga to freeze the world. Yeah. Yeah, they waiting on T.I. They waiting on T.I. to come freeze the world.
Bro, I hate you so much, bro.
My fault, bro. I didn't do it. Why you mad at me? Tip did it.
Oh, bro.
Oh, man. No, but like real shit,
Yeah.
they are going fucking crazy over that song.
Good, though. That's a hit.
Man. Like,
Definitely a hit.
and I knew it, and I hope they don't listen because this is no disrespect. That fucking lounge was just the cherry on top. Like, when I got in the car with my girl's dad and their wife, it came on.
Shit.
I'm blowing money fast. Like,
He's like, damn, I just heard that bit.
yeah, I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love that one.
Shout out Tip, man.
But where were we at with the song? You were on a...
I was just bringing up the features that The Dream
Okay,
has
yes, and
on
Tip
this
was
album.
one of them.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, but that's it. Chris Brown, The Dream, The Baby, that remix we talked about, I didn't hear it.
Did it come out?
Was it Pop That Thing, right?
Did it come out?
Yeah,
Because
it
he
came
was
out.
flexing the feature like he had one of them ones on it. Who was the feature?
Glorilla.
Okay.
I see Glorilla, Young Miami, and YK Nice.
You know why Glorilla did this feature?
Why?
She hates Meg Thee Stallion now.
Really?
Yeah. You know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they went through like a whole little tiff. Like they don't even fuck with each other anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like after the tour,
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what happened,
There
but
were
it
like
was,
some tweets or Instagram shit. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they fell off completely. Though.
Yeah, they fell out.
I thought, because I remember Glow really like tweeting something like, girl, like that ain't blah, blah. Oh, I do remember. She posted a song. She like reposted something on her story and it had a song from like Tory Lanez or like The Baby. One of them.
yeah.
And she was like, girl, I wasn't even paying attention to that shit, but you know, Meg felt however she felt. So, yep, you're right. I do remember.
They don't fuck with each other.
Crazy.
Fast forward, you know,
Wow.
we got a Glorilla, the Baby feature.
Wow. Social media, bro. Stupid.
Oh, Young Miami's on this.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna play. I just didn't. I played nothing but Isaiah Rashad this past weekend, so I'll give that one some time. Vince Staples got a track out. That was,
I did hear that one.
yeah, that one was out. It didn't come out Friday. It was out before. So you heard it. Tell me how you feel about that track, if you remember.
I might not remember too much, but if I can, I don't think I was mad at anything.
Yeah, it's called Blackberry Marmalade, right?
Yes.
Marmalade.
Yes.
It's like alternative. That's the reason why I'm asking. Like, it's people called it punk rock, and he got pissed because he was like, every time when they grab a guitar, you hear a guitar, you think it's rock. But I mean, it sounds like it. It's very alternative. But with this new album, because he dropped the release date, his album's coming out next month. It's called like Crybaby or something like that. He already let us know that this is going to be, you know, very experimental, very pushing the boundaries. And if you saw the music video for this track as well, it's on the same vibes as Childish Gambino, This Is America. Like, think that.
Okay.
And think that song, that's what this song kind of sounds like. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I think it's going to be the intro to the album already. It's just completely different from the last two projects. But if you are day one Vince Staples fan, it sounds like the shit that he was putting out 2015, 2014, 2013. So it's not like it's brand new. Again, for me, just coming off of Ramona Park just broke my heart, and the self-titled Vince Staples album is completely different from those two projects.
And I'm starting to think back. I can't remember everything about the song, but I do remember this because I really enjoyed the video.
You remember
The robbery around the entire yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah,
that's
that
why
looked great.
That's why I say like pushing boundaries, because it was already like censored on YouTube, 18 plus. Like it's one of them. You know what I mean? That's why I said Childish Gambino, This is America. If you remember that,
He's headed for that. Yeah,
that's where he's going. That's where he's going. But
is he big enough for that?
I don't know if he's not on a Childish Gambino level, but if there was anybody to do it, it's Vince Staples.
It is him. Yeah, I
right?
was just thinking like on the
No.
Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, This Is America.
Not his platform isn't that high.
Okay.
No, but
Maybe
like
I was wondering if I was wrong, and I was like, maybe I'm just underestimating.
No. His platform isn't as high as Childish Gambino's was at the time, but Vince's platform is very open for him to do this type of thing. So he's
correct.
not at that level, right? But he's also not low enough where
Nobody's gonna hear this. Yeah, he's gonna make noise.
exactly.
He's gonna make noise.
You know what I mean? He knows exactly what he's doing. And
He's already made noise with the video.
and he's solo now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Indie. So he's on no label. Remember we talked about that's why he was doing like the mailing list.
Yes.
Shit like that.
Yes.
So he's off the label. So he's doing whatever the hell he wants to do. So yeah, looking forward to that one. I think it's called Crybaby. That'll be out next month. Nav and Quavo jumped on the track. I didn't hear that as well, but it's called Mutt. We've seen Quavo back in the studio with a familiar foe.
Yeah. Cari, is there a new Migos album coming out, or is there a Quavo Offset collab album coming out?
I honestly think you may get both.
One of them I wish would just stay where it is.
Which one is that?
Let Migos stay where it's at. Like, you don't need a 4 take. You don't need a Culture 4. Just let that rest. Work on Takeoff's final solo album whenever we'll get that.
4 takes sound kind of hard though. Being like the 4th project, 4 take. That's kind of hard.
Yeah, compromising the entire discography of the group for that is fucking insane.
No, I'm just saying maybe doing like a project, just calling it 4 take, and that technically being like the 4th one. Because no, don't touch Culture, right? You can't say Culture 4, but I'm just saying like 4 take, this being like the 4th kind of Migos thing. Maybe we'll see.
I like your idea creatively. Like after the pod, we can actually do some like creative stuff for our podcast. If you want to send that to P and Coach K. I don't need another Migos album. Maybe it's just me. We didn't need Culture 3. Culture 4, I really don't need. I wanted, what we were looking forward to was, we didn't even need that fucking, now the collab album was hard. But
Infinity Links?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
it was hard, but we didn't ask for that.
And they was really doing that out of Quavo was doing it out of spite.
Quavo was doing it out of spite to Offset.
Right.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't even need that. Nobody was searching for a Culture 4. And maybe it's just me. And if I'm wrong, and if I'm morally wrong, I apologize. We don't need it just because Takeoff's dead now. We didn't need it before. We didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, we were already on the solo projects as well, right? When they broke off. So we were all kind of looking forward to those anyways. But I agree with you. I was joking, right? Obviously, I don't really care or want a Culture 4 or another Migos installment. But if this is just a brand new collab tape between Quavo and Offset, I'm okay with that.
I am okay with that, and I'm more than okay with that because we are well aware of not only the narrative, but the relationship that exists between Quavo and Offset. Of course, we knew Takeoff to be, he might be the best rapper. But when we talk the pop, the flair, the flash, the hits from the album, Takeoff was left off Bad and Bougie.
Rightfully so. You know what I mean?
So when we talk about the big guys, the front runners, it was always Quavo and Offset, the ones that you knew were going to put down the tracks to make this bitch a hit.
Right.
And then we know the narrative that exists between them now, which is their shit is falling apart. They're not friends anymore. We've gone on interviews and talked about how we're not even real cousins. Like we've done everything. There's this narrative that exists, whether it's true or not, that you fucked my bitch and that's why we're not friends anymore.
Yep.
This album, seeing them back together and them doing a project together as Quavo and Offset, not the Migos, just those two, matters more than another Culture or another Migos album right now. The fans would love to see that these two are in a healthy, good place and making music, especially the hits that we've always wanted to hear. Of course, do we love Takeoff? Yes. We've always wanted to hear this collab album. This is the one that niggas have always wanted to hear. This means a lot right now for them to do. I don't need Takeoff.
I got nothing more to say, man. You killed that. I agree.
It's just me. Yeah. And you know how long niggas have waited to just hear the Quavo and Offset tape?
Yeah, man.
That shit sounds amazing. It just doesn't. That's what we can talk now. It doesn't sound amazing in 26. The Offset Quavo collab album in 2018 or 19. Oh my, or 17. Jesus. Jesus. Smoke. Flames. But the reason why it's still going to be good lyrically, and it can still have hits on it. There's a narrative that exists around both of them now. And I mean, one is that you're broke and you're down bad, your girls, this, that, and the third. And the other is that kind of surrounds both of them, which is this thing's over. It's going to be really hard to get, not us, because we going to act like these old niggas acted over the T.I. shit.
Yeah.
It's these young kids
Facts.
trying to get them excited to turn this track into a hit.
Yeah. Better put Playboy Cardi on it.
Or go get Youngboy again.
That's how they do it.
Yeah.
Go get Youngboy or Playboy Cardi if you want them to tune in.
Real shit. Those are the two young niggas in today's game. Like, look, man, we need something.
Yeah.
Cardi,
Rod
Youngboy.
Wave.
Ooh.
Yeah. Going back to Voice of the Heroes. Oh my God. Rich Off Pain. I'm sorry. I know. It triggered me. I'll say it.
I played that one during pre-production too.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
And you're not getting Rod Wave because something's telling me Rod Wave is sitting somewhere cooking up his next batch of magic.
He been quiet.
When's the last time we've heard from Rod Wave?
I think he dropped the album last year. He was touring and stuff last year, I thought.
He dropped last year?
I could be wrong. Yeah, see what you can find.
Rod Wave's last album was Last Lap 2024. Yeah, he on the way.
Okay.
Yeah, Rod Wave definitely on the way. Rod Wave is usually one that drops every year. He had a Ghetto Gospel 2019, Pray for Love 2020, Soulfly 21, Beautiful Mind 2022, Nostalgia 23, Last Lap 24. Yeah, he on the way for sure.
For sure. Dropping every year, and then you go quiet.
And niggas need to be scared of Rod Wave coming out.
With a break, hell yeah.
Niggas need to be scared. Right. Like, his fat ass be dropping. His fat ass be selling records.
Okay.
His fat ass go plat.
Every time he drop.
Damn, that's crazy.
What else is fat ass be doing?
Yeah. His fat ass be putting asses in seats. His fat ass be breaking the stage. I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah. It's getting to the level of disrespect.
Facts.
Oh,
it's all love.
Yeah, for sure. Man, it's all love. Shout out, Rod Wave. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But do you have more tracks?
We can move on, bro. Yep.
Let's go into the news, Cari.
All right.
Cari, we've been trying our hardest not to talk about David. We ain't talked about David since he put a bitch in the frunk.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know that was crazy.
The last time we talked to him was because they had found a corpse in his frunk. Right. In his what else can you call it besides the frunk?
There's nothing. There's a frunk.
Okay. But nevertheless, we covered this story maybe a year or so ago. David, the well-known singer, happened to be on a world tour when police had discovered his vehicle inside of a storage, I guess, or some sort of impound, yes, with a body in the trunk that existed in the front of his Tesla. When they got to identify Jane Doe, they find out it's a 14 or 15-year-old girl. They start to tie all of these connections back and realize this isn't some random 15-year-old girl. This is a 14 or 15-year-old girl that David was allegedly romantically involved with. And as time has progressed, they didn't have a warrant out for his arrest at all for maybe the first 7 or 8 months, maybe 9, I'd say.
Yeah, it took a while. Yeah,
they were gathering evidence and information, but until just recently, didn't even look at David as a suspect. They weren't even looking at him as a suspect.
It's crazy.
You start to do more homework. You start to realize He met this girl, I think, when she was 11.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, and he's only, 21 or something like that. So, but even at that, he was 18.
He was like, 17, 18 when they met, whatever.
And I'm starting to have conversations with somebody because they didn't know, and I don't want to put any blame on my friends because they were like, oh, what if it's one of those situations where he was really young and they were both young when they met? And I started doing the numbers for them. And I was like, look, I don't give a fuck if he was 17 and it was technically legal. An 11-year-old and a 17-year-old, that is fucking insane. And he wasn't. He was an adult when he met her at 11 years old.
Yep.
She died at 14 or 15, something like that. And even then, he was only 21. At this point, they have finally issued a warrant for David's arrest. They arrested him. He's now in custody. Since he was arrested, they have found, from what I was told, a mountain of child porn on his phone. You had more, I think, that we talked last time.
I can try to pull up something.
But yeah, right now it says he was arrested on April 16th. He's being charged right now with first-degree murder, sexual abuse of a minor under 14, mutilation of a body. The prosecutors are saying that the killing may have been to protect his career. And in that instance, I know there was some info that leaked that I guess they may have broke up or were going through some sort of patch.
Split or something, right?
This is crazy talking about a child.
Talking about
a split.
14-year-old.
Yeah, and
splitting.
She threatened, I guess, to reveal what was going on. Not like he wasn't walking through the public streets with her. Like, they would go out and shit. Like, he was publicly dating this minor.
Publicly, they're streaming together. There's people in his camp and close circle that were aware and allowing this to go on. You know what I'm saying? Not speaking up. So, yes, it's crazy right now getting all the facts and information that we do have. But, yes, thinking about it in that viewpoint, like, you're in public with a 14-year-old.
There's a video on the internet somewhere that I saw over the weekend. My girl showed me that there's somebody from his camp. I guess they're in an argument and they're asking like, hey, do you still date that minor?
That minor, I heard that.
Whoa.
Heard that. That's why I said that. Yeah. It's crazy.
That is insane.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way out for him at this point, right?
No, man. This is some more information as well. They say the documents allege that David used a fake name, ordered 2 chainsaws, a body bag, and an inflatable pool on Amazon. Investigators are saying fragments from that pool were found in the cut wounds of the victim's body.
Okay. This is getting a lot deeper. I've also been told that even though this is a case going on in the state of California, that the prosecutors are reaching for the death penalty and that he may be the first death penalty in the state of California ever.
Damn, ever?
Ever.
Damn.
And the thing about it is, David, they gonna make an example out of you and fucking do it to you too. Like I know California's really lax, so they're gonna do whatever they can do to not. And from my knowledge, they don't offer the death penalty there, which is when I started looking it up. I was like, well, this is crazy. But yeah, he may be the first death penalty case in the state of California in United States history. And I know us. I mean, I know our skin tone. Like they're gonna make a fucking example, and they should. I mean, I'm not saying they should give him the death penalty. That's neither here nor there for me to give that type of judgment. I'm not God. I don't even fuck with the judge giving those type of judgments.
Yeah, I was trying to find the same words.
Yeah. But
he does deserve the harshest penalty.
He deserves
known to man.
He deserves whatever that judge pounds his gavel and says.
Yep.
That's the type of corner you backed yourself into, to where if niggas want to hit you with the most severe shit there is, not like I could ever save you anyway. I'm no person to grant you clemency. But there's nothing I could even say to contest or oppose. Like when we get all this shit out, they find the girl in your car. There's no I've been set up narrative. You have no alibi. They've been seeing you running around the streets dating this young minor. Implications of rape all over this thing. Even outside of the murder, there's implications of rape all over this thing. Child porn in the phone, residue of stuff inside of the victim's cut.
Yeah.
Like You pound the gavel and give that motherfucker whatever you want to give him.
And it's crazy. This case was already solved when we first got the information back, like sometime last year. Like you said, I mean, you know, the internet had already solved it, but the prosecutors, I know these things take time. It was a crazy case. They had to piece it all together, but
they want to prove it. Well, that's what the court says.
Exactly.
We have to be able to prove this beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Right.
So they're going to dig every piece. 100. Think about some shit loading on your computer from 0 to 100%. We not stopping gathering our information until we get to 100% and we know we can fry your ass with it.
And that's where we stand currently at this point.
That's a good, I mean, I'm sorry. I hate to just be on law side, but especially in this case, you should be. Like, that's a job well done. Like, especially from the law viewpoint, like I've gathered everything to the point where this is irrefutable. You are guilty beyond the shadow of a doubt, bro. Like,
yeah, and that's how it's supposed to be. Like you said, not, you know, putting on the cape for the law.
But like
in this case,
that's
in this
good
situation,
work.
like
good fucking work.
I hope he rots, bro.
Like, bro,
are you, bro?
Like under the fucking jail, like
come on, gang.
Solitary, no sunlight.
Yeah, shit is crazy. But yeah, I'm glad we finally got this people. We like you said, we've been like teetering and like, should we, you know, there's so many updates coming out every day. It's like, it's tough, you know, and it's such a sensitive topic, first off.
There's certain cases like this. Like I remember we did this with the Meg case. Like we're going to report this when it comes out. We're not going to just update you every week and make this the David, the David
the
pod.
saga continues.
Yeah, like, no, this is not going to be that here. But when we get the big breaks, we're going to come through and backlog everything for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I care not one bit if they give him life in prison or if they give him the death penalty.
Yep.
I would actually care much more if they gave him a lesser sentence.
Facts. You would hear some outrage from me if that happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy when this happened again. I'm not remembering exactly, but sometime last year, I went through my phone in my library and I had a few songs, maybe like 1 or 2 songs from bro. Immediately gone.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here.
I don't know. And it's something that's so different. Not only are you not the greatest of all time.
Right. That's why I'm like, I really didn't even need to have you here in the first place.
There's something so different. Of course, murder as well. But like from an R. Kelly or a Michael Jackson, that brother, you gotta go. Like, that's what I started off by saying. Like, it's not like you're the greatest. And it's like something tugging on my heartstrings to let these songs go. Fuck this nigga, man.
Exactly. Like the songs that I had to be like, oh, like, yeah, I got them. Like, because it's some shit I just heard, you know, out and about, whatever. Maybe an Instagram, TikTok reel. Like, yeah, that's cool. Added it, played. I'm like, I don't even remember this song. So yeah, it was an easy delete.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I searched one of my devices. I'm trying to double check right now. Do I have any David songs in my other device? Guys, here's the moment of truth.
Right, I'm double checking as well.
Division, but no David.
Facts. I put that V on there. I said, oh shit,
we got Division. But no,
yeah, no David.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, I do have David.
Uh-oh. Don't worry, we're deleting it.
Poetic Vulgarity?
I really don't even remember that one.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
It ain't there no more, guys.
Yeah.
It's out of there. It's still still hella cows up in here though.
And Mike.
Oh my God.
I've been playing that Mike.
Oh, ever since the movie came out, I'm playing Mike heavy. Like,
I haven't got to Bad yet, but Off the Wall and Thriller I've played all the way through. I'm working out to him. Like I'm playing it in every form and fashion I can play that shit.
And me, I'm actually on a different tip. I'm playing heavy Jackson 5, the Jacksons type of music.
Nice.
I've been super heavy Jackson 5 this whole weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. And I do want to say, like, to come back, I'm not doubling back on anything about the movie. What I will say is they confirmed part 2. Part 2 is going to be that's going to be the good one.
Has to be.
It has no choice. But even if it was bad, it's going to be the good one because, like I said, there are other parts and other biopics of Michael that are out. This is going to be the only extensive biopic that covers anything post-Bad. or anything post Thriller.
Right.
Even the American Dream, like I said, that stops. Sorry guys, I dropped the phone. That stopped after the Victory Tour.
Yep.
So even the best thing that you have as a biopic is Flex. Like he's the only one that carries it into White Mike.
Oh, that's crazy. But
and that's trash.
Your point is 100% correct though. The story has never been told. They get to tell it for the first time, so they already are at a benefit because of that.
Yeah. And I watched American Dream over the weekend.
Ooh, yeah, you all the way.
God damn. Number one, I didn't know Universal did that movie, and I didn't know Jermaine produced that one. Jermaine produced both of these basically.
I didn't know about American Dream.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a Universal film. I didn't know that until I saw at the end the fucking world like logo come up, and I'm like, oh shit. UMG did this. Or Universal, like not UMG, but Universal Studios did it. But that is just a fucking incredible piece of work, man. Like hats off. Yeah. Wow. But let's go ahead and move on. We're out of our first topic. Let's stay in arrests. Cari, YNW Melly was up for a bond hearing this past week.
On his birthday, right?
I believe so. And if you remember, he's been incarcerated since 2019. So this is his 7th year in jail. And he went to trial 2023. They declared it a mistrial. And he's been sitting awaiting trial for the last 3.5 years. He doesn't go back to trial, or it's set to start. They've had trials set to start, and then they push it. And they push it, and they push it, and they push it. I understand he's in jail for some very heinous crimes, but what they're doing to his case is nasty. Like, you can tell there's nothing in his case, and they're like, you know what? Just hold him until maybe we have something.
And it's like, at what point does this shit become unconstitutional?
It's not.
In my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been 7 years and you keep having these bond hearings and deferments is what they're calling this next one, or the one that just happened, right? We'll get to.
That's the worst part. There is nothing unconstitutional about it.
Yeah, I know.
They get to say it's legal until the prosecution, blah, 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 blah.
I get that, but at what point do we say enough is enough? 7 years, no bond, no trial, no nothing for 7 years.
He's high profile, Cari. But and I can't remember off the bat the names, but guys, you can go ahead and look this stuff up too, so you can know I'm not lying. Are there people just like YNW Melly that have been in jail 15 plus years still waiting on trials? So,
okay,
like I'm saying, like it's high profile for YNW Melly, and that's why we know about it. Yeah. But it's not out of the ordinary.
Okay,
and there are people that have done double his time or still sitting in there 15, 20 years waiting on their trial. In limbo. There's no way you can get in. There's no way you can get into your trial. There's no way you can get out of jail. You're just sitting there, just sitting, and it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And that shit does sound unconstitutional. But what can anybody do? Nobody can do anything. And just for the record, guys, because we haven't gotten into what we were just talking about, they denied his bond again. And deferred his trial again.
Right. Which is why they're saying it's not really a denial. It's just a deferment. But, I mean, you can call it what you want. A spade is a spade. He not getting what y'all hoped to get once again in 7 years. So, you know, because now they're saying we'll look back at it again, I think, in January of next year.
Well, I think he did get the bond denial. It's both. He got the denial and the deferment. His bond was denied, and his trial is now not set to start again until January 2027. So, I mean, his bond, even if he's not getting another bond hearing until the trial starts,
right.
But he still has to wait until January 2027 for the trial to start. And that's not to say it won't be pushed even again.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. See what happens with Melly, bro. It's been so long, right? I don't really have much to say about it. Of course, you know, I do feel that we're carrying it on, maybe because we don't have something, or maybe we do have something, whatever it is. It's just kind of annoying at this point. But until today until right now, I never thought about what you just said about how many other people in the world are dealing with cases like this that are 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. People that have never seen their families, never seen daylight. So we feel some sort of attachment or emotion towards this one because we know it's Melly. We saw him go in, right? Things like that, and all these things keep happening. We keep getting these updates. But it's not it's not out of the ordinary, like you said, for these things to happen. We just want it to happen because it's Melly and we're getting these updates and we're tired of hearing about it. But it's like, bro, unfortunately, this is just reality for some folks in situations like this. So we just have to see what happens moving forward for the guy, man. Again, it's just prayers and shit, being in situations like that and thinking you're going to have a way out and keep getting shut down, that could be like hard for you mentally. You know what I mean? So just hoping he all right. The family seem in good spirits every time we get an update. They say it's all good news. Seen pictures of him smiling and things like that. So just never know in these situations, man. But again, just hope that at least mentally that he's all right, because it doesn't seem like there's going to be any light in this situation moving forward.
And it's going to be fucked up if they do all this.
Just to do the same shit in January.
Either that or to start this trial and put him away for murder. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like,
that's why I'm saying you think you getting out.
And like, if y'all could have done this in year one, if you was gonna pound a gavel on me and say I was guilty, like, don't drag me out thinking that I may come home just to start this trial 8 years later and give me like.
Which honestly, if just all the evidence so far that they claim to have,
that's what they're gonna do.
It seems like guilty is.
Yep,
it's coming. You know what I mean? So I know what you're saying. It's like, if that's the case, just go ahead and let me know now. They're dragging it along, giving them hope. And maybe that's another thing that prosecutors do on purpose. You know what I mean? It's all a mental game when you're on the inside of jail, bro. They do things like that to make you want to give up.
That's the other thing that I brought up, and I brought this up during the YSL trial. Not only is it a mental thing, it's a financial thing as well. Like, we're gonna drag this thing out. He's had to keep a lawyer on retainer for 8 years straight, Cari.
Yep.
Them pockets are drained.
We gonna bleed you.
Yeah. We gonna get you to the point where mama's taking out more extra mortgages on this house.
Yep.
The house that she bought you with this rap shit. I mean, the house that you bought her with this rap shit.
Yep.
Now we ain't even got enough money to keep this rap shit no more.
Yep. We
spend it all on you. Now when you get out, the family don't fuck with you. You done ran niggas' pockets broke, dry. They bitter at you because you done spent all your money fucking up, helping they ass get out of jail. Now they out. You ain't got nothing. The street's not popping for you to rap like that no more. Now niggas mad you can't bring the dope back in no more. Like,
yes, a lot.
Like this the shit that go on in our community, nigga.
Yep. This, as a prosecutor, this is exactly the way that they approach these situations. You're 100% correct.
And this is how they want the shit. Like, we're gonna strain this nigga's pockets out. Leave that nigga with nobody by the time you get out. That's exactly what they tried to do with fucking Thug. Thug just has rich friends that kept putting money in his pocket.
And he just happened to be in a city that he grew up in. If he was in any other city and not had like maybe the backing that he had from those people in Atlanta, it probably could have been different for Thug. So yeah, he was
fortunate.
Very fortunate, very blessed, very lucky that you were in Atlanta. Because imagine if he's like in New York, California for some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Like Dirk right now.
New York.
Imagine Dirk, right? Dirk, not in Chicago. He's in LA, right? I think.
Yep.
Same situation. They're doing the same shit with Dirk. You in uncharted territories. We got different laws here. You know what I mean? Like, nah, we've been sitting on you. We're building a case.
Don't even try it in New York.
Yeah.
Don't even try it in New York. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, shout out Thug. He was very fortunate.
Very, very, very.
Let's move on unless we still got some talk there.
Nah, let's go. We can move on.
Yeah, let's get out of the court system. Let's get into entertainment, Cari. We got some news over the past week. That not only is the BET Awards on the way, but it will be hosted by none other than social media personality and comedian Druski.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Druski. It's a big deal for bro.
This is a big deal. And I also think it shows something like not promising because we already know his career is mad promising, but these type of roles usually go to the biggest of the big, usually in latter stages of people's careers. Like getting to award show hosting in your 20s is mad early.
He's only like 5 years since the pop. You know what I mean? Since he like blew up.
Yeah, but he went big on big really quick.
True, but again, like I think the Drake video did it right.
The Drake and Dirk one? Yeah, when they were out at the Nike headquarters.
Yeah, I think that is when they like, and that's 2020. That's why I said 5 years. I know he was doing things before that, but
Then you got
that was 5 years.
connecting with Kai Cenat, doing those whole like mafia-thon things. That brings in a connect with Kevin Hart.
Then he's on every fucking commercial.
Yeah, he's got his own rollout, like the could have been type shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a lot. Yeah,
he's done a lot.
for sure.
I don't really know what the trajectory for his career is though. Like what is his career?
Yeah, and like what does he want to be? Because it's not stand up, right?
And it's not staying in Instagram skits.
True. And he hasn't been in too many movies yet, just some like, lower budget or lower level movies. But yeah, that's a good question. I never asked myself that either.
Because I'm not Druski. What's the other one? Desi Banks. Desi Banks wants to be the biggest stand-up comedian of all time. Like that's his route is wanting to be like Eddie. He wants to do stand-up. He wants to be in movies, but all in all, like that comedian is what he's pushing for. Right. Druski, like you said, like he doesn't want to be a stand-up comedian.
It doesn't seem like it,
He said it. He said that before.
Okay. Yeah, so good question. I never really asked myself that because even thinking about the could have been stuff that he's doing, that's more like reality TV now. So it's like, is that where we're going?
In 10 years, where's Druski?
Right. Is he in movies or is he still doing reality TV or does he go stand up? Is he still doing social media skits? That's a good question. I never really pondered that till now.
Druski, I don't know how well this works. You would have to pair him with the right network. Druski, he seems like he would be really good late night comedy material.
Show?
Like Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon type. But like I said, you would have to pair him with the right network. Like you remember when like Desus and Mero were over at Vice. Like that was a lot better. That space. Like he's not NBC late night comedy.
Yeah, Comedy Central, Vice. Like some other networks that, allow you to freely express and say whatever you want and not have to worry about, what other people may think. So I can see that. It's a show I'm thinking of. What's the guy? He had like an afro. They kind of did like a comedy.
Oh, that was on you're talking about Eric Andre on Adult Swim.
That's what
that could work on Adult Swim, shit like that.
I see that. I could see that for Druski.
Absolutely.
A late night, just the Druski show, whatever,
I'm just thinking like in 10 years, where is Druski? And it's the same thing for a lot of these guys that, of course, and I'm not saying their industry is something of a fad, nothing like that. Most of these people don't want to be in this exact same space in 10 years. I even think about like the Kai Cenats, those people, because to my knowledge, he doesn't stream anymore. He's trying to build like a fashion brand.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
Support everybody. You got to let everybody do like they shit and let them realize where things go wrong and why things might not be. And nobody has said that to Kai Cenat.
Yeah, 100%. But you don't just
up and join the fashion world.
You don't leave the bread on the table like that, brother.
Yeah, no.
You still do both until the other one kind of jumps off maybe. You know what I'm saying? He just quit.
Kai Cenat left a lot of bread on the table.
Which he's done before, though. I know he's taking these breaks and things like that, but he's like quit right now. So like, of course he can come back. But again, listen to me, guys. He's like quit and like is doing this other thing full time. And you have the funds and resources to do it. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about like, my nigga, you already have a proven system here, and it's booming. People saying streaming is dying. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that.
Not especially, but not for him either way.
Yeah, the type of stream that he does.
Yeah, and I was gonna say there are certain people that if you've already made yourself, if you're the Mr. Beast, if you were I Show Speed, if you're Kai. That era or that thing might be dying for a lot of people, not for you though, not for your camp.
Exactly.
And the other thing, and I'm not saying that he's not an anomaly. I'm not saying that he might not be the one. Mm-hmm. But Cari, we've watched the biggest of the big with much more money and way more resources fail at this than Kai Cenat. Yep. You've watched Sean Combs and Jay-Z fail at
50 Cent.
Fashion. Yep. You watch 50 Cent fail at it. You watch Beyonce fail at it.
No.
You watched virtually, and I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to just stroke Ye's ego. You watched everybody that we know, not just in music, but black, besides Telfar, fail in this fashion business, besides Kanye West, who will tell you, I've spent so many millions failing at this shit. And I think Kanye being Kanye is a lot of the reason why he still pushed through the door and succeeded. There's never going to be another one of the Kanye Wests, especially one like, and I keep playing race into it, that you're black, but we kind of have to let you through the door just based off of how much money you're generating. There's never going to be another one of those.
Yeah, he ruined it.
Yeah. Yeah. And you came in and said what you want, did what you want, to the point where we're never going to let another nigga do that shit.
The door closed now. That's a good point.
It's just really hard to come in on your own. He wants to take care of things the independent way and go big on big, like Versace and Vivendi and all of these people.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That's the wrong aim for this. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, because I'm all for niggas trying to branch off and do something different. Kai isn't just trying to create a brand to just push a lifestyle brand, whatever it may be.
No, he's trying to take over the fashion industry.
He wants to be the new Ralph Lauren.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you said, he wants to be the new Versace or whoever it may be. And it's like, not only does those things take years, and we're talking about generations, nigga, it doesn't just happen overnight, but adding to what you said, it's going to be very difficult for somebody that looks like us to do it at that level currently. We're not saying that you can start something and again, 20, 30 years, it carries, it continues, and a legacy is built. Currently in this moment, the way that it seems that he's trying to approach this new move, it's an uphill battle that you don't necessarily have to take on the way you're trying to take it on. That's all that I'm saying. If you want to go for it, go for it. But it's like, bro, you already have something over here that's proven is working, and you setting your family up for generations. Why leave that on the table to go start this? But
I also, and is Kai Cenat not fly? Like, yes, he be like, his fits are nice.
Yeah.
But this thing also worked for other people's, even if it only worked for Sean John or Rockaware momentarily. They worked because the head of this group was known for being a leader in the fashion industry, even in just being styled in other people's fashion. The same way the Louis Vuitton Don, Kanye West, we only trusted the Red Octobers or the Nike Yeezy or the LV Yeezy or the Adidas Yeezy because this was the flyest nigga we ever saw walk or store on earth. Like, we only trusted Bape and shit because we saw how Soulja Boy was so fucking fly, how Lil Wayne was so fucking fly, how Cudi was so fucking fly. I've never seen Kai and been like, that nigga's so fucking fly, I have to have what he's doing. We've said that over and over about Kanye West. We've said it for 20 years. That's why his shit translated into the biggest shit we've seen. And I mean, he's Kanye, so
that adds to it. He already had a shoe in.
There's something about like the music or the name or something. I've never been able to put my finger on what it is about Kanye himself that makes his MO infectious to other people just outside of the music, or maybe that he's abrasive or that he's thought provoking, whatever it is. And no disrespect, there's no urge to run over and buy this product in the same way for Kai Cenat. This shit has to be the hardest shit we've ever seen for us to go buy it just off the strength. Niggas was buying Yeezy because they just wanted to say they had them Kanye's on.
Yeah. And everybody else that you mentioned, Sean John, Rockaware,
like
G-Unit, same concept.
And maybe I'm just unaware of the large fan base, and I understand the streaming part, absolutely. Yeah. But it's going to engulf the world wearing this. And kids aren't going to be enough to turn you into a luxury fashion brand.
Exactly. Yeah, everything that you're saying. It takes more than just millions of people tuning into your stream. You got to have something else to get the people. You got to have more of an impact, right?
You have to have adults with money.
Right. And again, you got to have something that pull the people that don't watch the stream. Like, I don't watch the stream. So like you were saying, I'm just repeating what you said. Like, why would I go buy your shit? Especially if it ain't the flyest shit. You know what I mean?
Children, and even if they are using mommy and daddy's money, children don't have enough money or resources to money to turn your shit into the LV or into the the Prada
Right.
or into the Fendi. That comes via adult money.
In years, nigga.
Yes, and you're gonna have to turn adults onto this shit,
Right. Which is so hard to do.
which requires all of your marketing money. You can sell this shit to the kids now and go crazy.
Yeah, like are you really willing to go broke over this shit? Like you were saying about
Like Kanye.
Like, will you go broke over this?
Like,
will you lose everything to make this one shoe work, this one shirt work? You know what I mean?
remember Kanye sitting there trying to break this down to Sway. Like, nigga, do you know how many Bugattis I spent?
You don't got the answer. That's why he was so mad.
He was like 6 Bugattis, nigga.
Like, obviously, you know, we laugh and joke about Kanye, but that's really why he was mad, because he was like, these rooms that I've been in, you niggas don't even know how many no's that I've gotten to even get to the point where I'm at now.
I've spent my all just to get here to the door and still being told no, trying to get into this industry. You niggas are saying, well, why don't I just back out and do it myself? Nigga, you thinking small, bitch. I want and like now that we're here, like Kanye was crazy back then for that. Like he was such in his right mind.
He had a point, though. We just didn't, you know, nobody knew. Only he knew. He was the only one in the room.
Sway wants you, like, he wanted him to set up his own website, be like, hey, I'm Kanye, come buy it here. No, nigga.
But again, that's not what Ye was going for.
Yep. I'm going for this shit Cobb was going for.
Exactly. Yep. Good point, bro. See how we do here, nigga?
Yeah, man, these content kings.
God damn. Shout out to Kado, you know, again, I know.
For sure. It'll be interesting to see him on his journey to reach these heights.
For sure. But that was all in with Druski. Last thing I'll say about Druski, we kind of started it and then got off. Big deal. Shout out to him. Looking forward to the award show. I'm curious to see what angle he's going to take it. How are you going to influence your comedy? Are you going to do the jokes, or they're going to be skits? Because that's what we're used to. How are you going to incorporate your style of comedy to make this hosting work? Looking forward to it and super excited for the guy.
Yeah. I think you covered a lot of it right there. I don't have anything else.
All right.
But let's move on. We got more to talk, couple of more topics. Rick Ross, French Montana Cari, this Thursday, they will be engaged in a versus by none other than Swiss and Timbaland.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually really excited for this one. I don't know what it is. Growing up, French Montana got a lot of flack. I've always been a very, 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 very big French Montana fan since Mac and Cheese. But I saw a lot of comments like, oh, Rick Ross blows French Montana out of the water, or this, that, and the third. And I honestly don't think it's going to be that easy. French Montana may not be who you know for having the best bars or verses or lyrics, but French Montana somehow becomes a part of the greatest fucking songs of the decade, and you just happen to look up and it's like, holy shit, he was on that. So he has a discography full of really good records. But in that same breath, Rick Ross has a catalog full of hits.
Yeah, let me ask you before we dive into the hits, obviously, do you like Drake?
I do like Drake.
Okay, because if y'all ain't never been to a Drake concert,
you're going to one on Thursday.
Just tune in on Thursday.
You are going
to be a Drake concert.
Yeah, these niggas. Yeah, and that's what I was really talking about. These niggas just so happen to land on Drake songs that just went viral, touched the fucking world.
Right.
But yeah, I'm looking at top songs between all of them right now. Does French Montana have an essentials? Yeah, Wish You Well, Hot Boy Bling, Unforgettable, No Stylist, Shot Caller.
No Stylist.
All the Way Up. I forgot All the Way Up was him.
No One Can Stop Me, I'm All the Way Up. That's French Montana. Damn.
French Montana. But yeah, and then you get over to Rick Ross, and when you start to look at it, like I said, do I think Rick Ross just blows him out of the water? Absolutely not. But I do think this is a quite easy win by Rick Ross.
Yeah, I mean, he easily wins this, but French Montana got some nice, like, he should win some rounds, right?
For sure.
There's some songs, I'm looking at the list too, that Lockjaw with Kodak, I saw that was on that essential list. No Shopping, I don't know if you said that, I can't remember.
I didn't say no, was it No Shopping or No Stylist?
There's two. No
Oh,
stylist.
he does have no shopping too.
They're both with Drake though. That's why I'm like, got some shit with NBA YoungBoy. Stay Scheming. Obviously, who's gonna play Stay Scheming?
Yeah, I said this to the guys in the group. Whoever gets to this motherfucker first. But if you ask me, the person that should get to play the track is Rick Ross.
It's his song.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's his song, but I don't know if Rick Ross plays the song due to his beef with Drake. However, I don't know how Rick Ross does this verses without playing his Drake records.
Yeah, you gotta play him.
You have to play those records, right?
Yeah.
Now Cari, technically he can go without playing.
No, I'm not saying it like he don't.
He doesn't need them.
Yeah, I'm just saying like them songs will win you the battle. This is a battle. We're trying to win a battle. Play your best songs to win the battle.
And Cari, the best songs he has are with Drake. You have Lemon Pepper Freestyle, Stay Scheming, Aston Martin Music. Now then you have some without Drake. You got Blowing Money Fast. You got The Devil Is a Lie.
We just played that.
Magnificent. John, Lil Wayne.
Nigga Ross got hits.
Somebody lied, I got a chopper in the car. Yeah.
Ross got hits.
Oh
my God.
Maybach Music, of course. Summer Rain, Sorry with Chris Brown. Yeah.
Oh, he got hits.
Money in the Grave with Drake. Yeah, he's got hits.
Did you say Hustling?
I did not say oh my gosh.
Monster. He
Whoa.
could run Monster if you wanted to.
This Champagne Moments cover is just crazy from Rick Ross. That's the disc cover.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Is he supposed to be Colonel Sanders? Is that supposed to be Colonel fucking Sanders?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. They was joking about him being mixed, so that makes sense.
Okay.
French Montana got popped at. Rick Ross is on there as well, but that's French song, so I think he'd get that one. So yeah, I think it's still an easy win for Rick Ross, but still a nice little competition. And French Montana is somebody that should get more respect, like you started with, right? People looked at this and said, like, why is this? I saw people in the comments like, name one French Montana song. Like, stop playing. Stop playing with that guy. Like, he's lasted this long for a reason.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I consider him a hip hop legend.
Yeah, bro. Like, nigga, he's a immigrant who comes from an immigrant family. And basically, you want to talk about like American dream, like he is living the American dream. You know what I mean?
His is based off cocaine, but
right, but he still made it out. And you remember he did the I never got to watch it, but remember we talked about the little movie that he had made a while back, like a year or so ago.
And I did not see it.
Yeah, I never got to it as well. But yeah, French Montana again, just like his legacy is stamped for who he is. So regardless of the outcome of this battle, shouldn't see any hate towards French Montana. But again, I still think Rick Ross wins this easily.
And either way, during the verses, they're gonna come out and say that it was a win for hip hop. That's what them niggas. When somebody's getting their ass stomped on and they don't want to say who the winner is, they're just like, man, like during the Tank Tyrese shit, like, what a win for R&B tonight. That's what they were saying the whole night. Yeah, shut the fuck up, nigga. And no matter what, R&B wins tonight. Yeah,
Tank
okay.
was laughing, boy. I remember that.
Nigga was on his turtleneck.
Wow, he made it to a whole song.
Yeah, I know. Like it's an actual song.
An actual song that's on your platforms right now. I was like, oh, this shit.
That's nasty.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
Same thing happened with the producers. Remember we talked about this one as well. Hit Boy and Mike Will made it. I went in thinking that Hit Boy was just gonna, do crazy or go crazy, and Mike Will beat that nigga to smithereens.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, ooh.
I was thinking Hit Boy had it. Hit Boy ain't have it.
He embarrassed himself though. He wasn't playing like his best shit. One, but at the same time, just the way Mike Will was coming back. I'm like, oh my God, bro. It was just, it was a loss for Hit Boy, but it was a win for hip hop.
Yeah. You know who won tonight, guys? Hip hop. That's what them niggas will say.
Oh man.
But all in all, like we said, we do think that Rick Ross is going to take the cake at the end of this.
Sure.
Sorry, I just lost my train of thought and I'm not gonna segue, but I meant to go back to our pod list so I can get back to our last topic and went to weather on accident. Holy shit, why is it gonna be 92 degrees this week?
Ew.
All right. I'm sorry. That just took me totally off fucking track.
That's crazy.
Y'all, it was almost 40 degrees this weekend. 92 the day after tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I think I saw Leo say something. He was like, bro, like I think it was like Friday, and he was like, bro, feeling. He said the weather app said it feels like 51 or something. He was like, feeling like 51 in May is crazy.
Yeah.
Like what? But to go from that to 90, not looking forward to that shit at all.
I forgot where it was. If it was somewhere in like the actual United States or Hawaii or something like that. Somebody's about to get like 4 inches of snow this week. Real shit.
No.
Real shit. It's absolutely fucking insane.
In May.
Yeah. Yeah, they playing with the weather. At this point, they are just in our face pressing buttons like, you think they'll notice? Like,
Yeah.
nothing's the same. Well, let's get out of here. Let's move on to our last topic, Corey.
All right.
T.I. We've been talking about him all episode. Blowing money fast. The old niggas, they'll sing that part too. Like I could hear them during the shit.
Ad-libbing.
I'm on these haters' ass.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They love being on the haters' ass. 35 plus love being on the haters' ass.
Love having haters, huh?
Oh my gosh, they'll make up haters. Like nobody hates you, nigga. In fact,
Facts.
nobody even fucking knows you anymore.
Brother, you are a law-abiding citizen.
I'll smile because the haters watch. Nigga, nobody is watching you.
Nigga, you have a blue-collar job, nigga.
Hey, you do good. You won an award at work last week, nigga. You don't have any fucking haters. You do
Facts.
well.
Nigga, you take care of your family.
Yeah,
What
you do
talking
well.
about?
Everybody loves you.
Yeah, bro.
They love you at the church. Who are your haters?
That's funny.
Nevertheless, T.I. is suing his record label. I believe this is that Epic or
Good question.
I'll go back.
Yeah.
I'll go back and find that. I know he's with Grand Hustle, but I couldn't remember who that was through. I thought Epic, but maybe I'm wrong. T.I. is suing his record label, claiming they're charging him, $50 million to buy back his masters, even though they agreed it was worth $3 million.
Yeah, I'm a little confused because the last shit that he did says Empire. But
I'm sure that's where he actually owns his stuff. But wherever his last record label is probably where the remainder of his masters exist.
right, that's what I'm thinking as well. But Epic sounds right. Like I was trying to remember.
Yeah, Grand Hustle, LLC exclusive license to Epic Records. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Epic and Sony, basically.
Yep.
So he's fighting with Sony to get his fucking masters. Apparently, he was in some sort of talks with them to purchase it in the past. They agreed on a $3 million price. And now when he's looked to cash in on his masters, it has jumped $47 million to a $50 million price tag.
All right.
And there's something wrong here, Corey.
Yes, bro.
But the thing is, I can't tell where something's wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if it's T.I. or the label that was playing at first. Like, I need to know. But I'm with you. I'm like, this is weird and wrong, but I don't know who is in the wrong right now. What you think?
I love T.I. to death, but this has got to be T.I., right? Because there's no year since T.I. came out.
Ever.
There's no year since T.I. came out that his masters have only been worth $3 million. You would be, I'm sorry, maybe it's just me. T.I., it's a steal for him to get off with his masters for 50. T.I.'s masters are worth $50 to $100 million easy.
Yep.
That nigga has mad hits in that catalog, of course. Some of the biggest hits of the 2000s.
Yeah. Without a doubt, which is why initially the $3 million price tag, right? Was it a low ball? Did you not think he was serious? I'm asking if I'm the label, right? Like,
was this not a real meeting with real numbers being discussed? Like, maybe we were just talking.
Yeah, you know how niggas don't mention something to us.
Yeah, don't say it one time.
Right?
Nah, I remember that shit.
That. So yeah, I'm wondering if it was just a low ball. Like maybe they weren't taking him serious when he maybe first brought it up, right? However many years ago that was. But $3 million, T.I., like you mentioned, from first album even up until now, even if we just do the first album, just off trap music and Urban Legend, I think is the name. Like even
that
just
may be
off those alone.
That may be 5 million.
Like, nigga.
You may owe us 5 million. No, not 3.
But then you talk about his catalog, right? Songs like My Love, songs like Live Your Life.
Dead and Gone.
Dead and Gone. Bring Them Out. You
No.
Don't Know Me. 24s.
No.
Songs that are like obviously rap classics, right?
Rubber Band Man. All of those.
These are songs that are still played today. You know what I mean? Like in your commercial or your neighborhood Walmart, your neighborhood grocery store, like
Big Shit Popping, What You Know About Me, ASAP.
shit like that is
24s.
still being put on soundtracks, being put on games. So that's why I'm like, we not even like think big picture here for T.I.'s catalog, which why we think it's worth way more than what they're claiming here. These are songs that are going to truly live forever.
Swagger Like Us. Why you want to go and do that, huh? Like all of these, Corey.
Bro, insane to even believe nor say or offer $3 million for a catalog that has that many amount of hits. It's insane, bro. That shit is worth north. You said 50 to 100, nigga. It's worth 100 and
To
up.
200, yeah.
Yeah, like that's
if
a
it
crazy
ain't about
catalog.
the money, bit don't be like don't blow me up.
My time.
No.
Come on now.
No. And I'm with T.I. if somebody gave me the 3 million price tag. I took that at face value and I was preparing myself to buy my masters. But that would have been the biggest fucking steal in hip hop history. Real shit. And
Music history shit.
Sony has already let you know they ain't letting shit walk, nigga. You'll die.
I think it was gonna say.
Nigga. We ain't letting shit walk, fucko. We'll bury your ass in them iguana boots.
Hey, why you playing?
Oh, what's that movie? Oh no, that's Soul Plane. We'll bury your ass in them iguana boots. That's what they telling niggas over here at Sony.
Clifford.
Yeah, like we'll bury your ass in that shit you standing in right now, nigga.
They called you Clifford when you walked in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I would love to be on Tip's side, but Tip, your masters are not worth $3 million.
You're not getting it for 3.
No, you're not getting it for 30.
Yeah, you may be able to sue here, right? For I don't even know, because again, this is just like a handshake or word of mouth.
Yeah, like
So it's just like,
how do you
what?
win?
Right, exactly. So I don't even know if you win, but if you are gonna put up a fight to still get it at this price tag at $3 million, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, you should be spending this money that you're preparing like a lawyer for and throwing that in the savings for that $50 million to buy your masters.
Yeah, bro. Hope you get it though. And I know why he's trying to get it, for everything we just talked about.
For everything, yeah.
See what's on the horizon. People that are selling their masters, the way, we're consuming and listening to music is changing, right? It makes sense for somebody like T.I. to want to go get it, but just be real here. $3 million, it's gonna cost you 50 plus, easy.
And I understand T.I. because is $3 million an easy thing to go inside of and buy? No, but you're not even thinking about purchasing. Like, I know it's your masters, but think about it. Even if you're rich, like usually rich niggas, like, I mean, $100,000 car is still $100,000 car. Like, I'm not just gonna go buy it because I have the money. But $3 million is still bad, but 50 million's out of the question. Type shit. And I'm not saying it is out of the question for him. I'm just saying in reality terms for any person, even a rich one, if I'm going in to buy a car, 3 million is still fucking horrible. But 50 million, nigga, I'm leaving.
Exactly.
And that's what it is basically for him.
want, right.
You told me something reasonable, and now you're telling me something I don't even want to fucking look at.
Right. That I maybe can't afford. Again, don't know the pockets, but I'm just saying, like, being able to turn.
I didn't want to say that.
Right, but being able to turn 50 liquid
Yes.
in a day.
Yeah, that's
It's fucking hard to do
That's nasty.
unless you're billionaire status. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and expecting me to have it just sitting over there is crazy. Yeah. And I believe T.I. has it.
Yeah, I mean,
but
he could pay for it, bro.
Yeah.
Right,
but I'm the same thing I just said. Even if I have 300 million sitting in the bank, nobody wants to watch 50 million just wipe
at one time,
just knowing that one day this will be valuable. Like
fuck that. Nah, real talk. Like,
yeah,
fuck
that's
that.
real talk.
like
like
nah.
Yeah, no, I mean, so hopefully everybody was able to gain a bit more understanding of why we're arguing so much over the 3 to 50 because both are expensive as fuck. But one, I can walk away knowing like, hey, look, we paid $3 million, but I got everything. 50 million that's all the chips. That's all the chips. Even if it's not my whole net worth, it took me everything to go get this shit liquid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Hoping for good news though, Tip.
Absolutely. Because we want nothing but for you to have your masters, man.
Yep.
But I think that's gonna pretty much do it for us, Cari.
All right.
We'll get out of here and see you guys for episode 417. But for now, have an amazing Monday. I'm Roderick.
I'm Jakari.
Let's get out of here.